Hey everyone, how's it going today? My name is Lamoura, and welcome back to yet another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. We are here in the Bent Branch area, and I wanted to do this main quest, Ruffled Feathers, before we go too far into that chain quest that keeps on happening over with those other goobers that we saw last episode. This may only be one, this could be just as large as the others, but I figured that we would get it done before we get too far away from where we are. Got it? Good. Key, the head wrangler of the Bent Branch Meadows, wishes you to gather roselet seeds from which she hopes to extract an oil known to calm agitated chocobos. Seeing as you're here, I've got a favor to ask. Gather me 6 seeds from those plant-like monsters they call roselets. The oil from the roselet seeds has a common effect on skittish chocobos, see? Any wrangler worth her salt usually has a jar or two lying around. I thought the stock I had would last me a good while, but lately the birds have been as restless as a summer storm. Chocobos are sensitive creatures at the best of times, and it ain't unusual for them to act a shade agitated all of a sudden, but this is something else. You'll find them roselets mentioned up near Galvaneth Spire. Go on now, time's a-wasting. Okay. So we've seen a few of these, and there is a nice red circle there that locates the area that we need to be. I'm sure we'll need to travel back to this area, but it is in the spot that we need to eventually be in for the next part of the quest. So here are these roselets right here. There are these weird little plant-like snakes. I don't even know. It's plant-like cobras almost. Alright, let's get him from a good distance away. Ooh. He has some ranged attacks too. I see. It's a battle of attrition then. Alright, let's start doing our next one. I'm only gaining 73 experience for these guys, plus the 12% that I get after, but not much in the ways of XP from these. I mean, they're level 10, so it's to be expected, you know? But that's okay. We'll manage with what we got. These guys go down fairly easily. As you can see, we're at appropriate level and item level, where we don't need to worry too much about them hurting us, but we can do some... Oh, come on, target out the right guy. We can do a pretty good amount of damage to them as well, so I'm not too worried about any of this. Obviously, I shouldn't be being as high level as we are, 14 right now. Oh, come on, why does this keep on clicking off? It gets so annoying. Try to switch the camera and it misclicks, and you're just automatically untargeted from an enemy. I hate that. Truly I do. Oh well. We're gonna get this done. No problem. But, yeah. Such is the life of an MMO. At least the music is epic, so we can enjoy that. I love the battle thing. I think I love, like, all the music in this game, though. I don't think there's a single tune where I'm like, ooh, not really my jam. Okay, that should be it. We're done with that. Let's go turn in these seeds. And hopefully it won't lead to, like, a bunch of other quests, but who freaking knows at this point, you know? As long as they're giving me good XP and some kind of reward for it, I'll do it, you know? Did you have any trouble getting them seeds? No, not really. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Yep, there's a full 6. Nice big ones, too. We'll squeeze some good oil out of these. I still don't have a clue what's been unsettling the birds, but whatever it is, hopefully the roselet oil will help calm down a bit. Alright, let's get this robe. It does a little bit better stats, and then she doesn't lead to a new quest, which is really good. So we can kind of move on from here. Cool. So I'm glad that I came back and did it, and not be afraid of it leading to something long quest or anything like that. Let's make sure that we eat, so we have 35 plus minutes of our food buff. What's this guy doing? What class are you? You look like a conjurer. Yeah, level 14. Same as me. Alright, we'll let them be. They shouldn't... Ooh. Oh no, I activated attack. I thought for some reason they had 2 on them, but that's not the case. It's like 2 may be a little bit too much for them to handle. But they seem like they're okay. No reason to worry too much about them. Most people in this game, especially in this area, they can handle whatever's thrown at them. I was just worried that maybe that thing had targeted me because the name had changed color. It's not the case. I mean, it really doesn't matter. But here we are. We're going to go on to that last quest that we left off with, so... yeah, let's see what Emil has to say. Alright, so we made it here. I had to do a little bit of a transition because my roommates were coming home. It's about 5 o'clock, and they make the most amount of noise that you could ever possibly imagine. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. It's not important to the video. Let's advance our next story quest, Lights Out. Let's see here. We get another light pouch, which will increase our magic defense by 1. It's not entirely important, but it's there. You know, more stats, better. Alright, so Armel at the Mirror Planks is seeking a vigilant or valiant adventurer to slay marshlights. I am told you are a lady. I am told that adventurers are valiant heroes who bite their thumbs at danger and scoff in the face of death. Do such rumors hold any truth? I certainly hope they do, for I would ask you to confront the creatures known as marshlights. They began appearing in this area not long after the calamity. Now, night after night, the creatures assail every living thing they come across with showers of fiery sparks. They seem fond of flames, and I dare not build a fire for fear of drawing them upon me. I shudder to imagine how much worse it must be for the poor hearers. Their duties require that they oftentimes travel at night, you see, and they can scarce make do without their lanterns. But it is the marshlight's fondness for flames that may yet prove their downfall. In this pot I have placed a smoldering coal. Use it to start a fire at Lilystone and lure the creatures to you, putting them down as they arrive. Ah yes, and be wary of the local wildlife as you make your way to Lilystone. Okay, Lilystone is where? Oh, it's down here, right in the middle of a fate. That's about 72% complete. We're probably not going to make it in time, but we might, depending. If I had my chocobo, that would be no problem, but if we don't stop and fight this buzzard, we should be okay. Hopefully it doesn't see us. Okay, let's attack. These guys are a little bit further in, but we may be able to do some damage here just by attacking these ones behind them. That might have been the, oh, oops, I didn't mean to hit that tree slug. Oh, that was my bad. Alright, I attacked a tree slug by accident. Yay, I got a bronze! Because, you know, that's what happens when you only kill one thing during a fate. Alright, cool. I needed to go down here anyway, so it's not like it was a big deal. I wasn't even planning on doing a fate, but the fact that I got anything for that was just, you know, it's like icing or a cherry on top of the whole thing. Alright, unfortunately these buzzards are probably going to see us, so we do need to take care of them, most likely. Most likely all of them. I just love Baby Behemoth just sitting there, just looking all cute. He's like, well, did you want me to fight? I'm just gonna sit here and wag my tail. Do little oinkers or two. Oh, look at that fierce stretch he just had. Adorable. Simply adorable. You know, for whatever reason, I just realized I don't have any of my ethers on. Did I use it? No, I didn't. It's just somehow not on my bar. I thought I mentioned that I was going to put him on there. I just guess I never did. Alright, cool. We should be safe to activate our quest now. And we'll have a bit of a fight going on our hands once they're attracted. The flames from your fire flicker and dance. Marshlights. I'm just going to get all of them with my dot effects. I'm not too worried about them doing too much damage to me. I have a cure, once again, so I can kind of manage this sort of stuff a little bit better than some other classes might be able to. Alright. Just wanted to be careful. Just in case. You never know. Alright, he has the dot effect on him, so I'm going to start moving on to the next one. And this should about kill him. Bada boom, bada bing. Easy as that. Alright, let's return. Now this area is cleansed of its frightening marshlights, little fire spirits, or whatever they are. This is where I found the arbor buzzards, if you weren't aware of that already. So when I was looking for the hunting log... Oh, really? He found me like that? Okay, whatever. Sometimes these guys have a line of sight like eagles. I mean, it is a bird, but you know what I mean. They can see for like hundreds of yards away. There we go. Alright, cool. Time to go running. Or a brisk jog, as this character likes to do. Okay. The marshlings are no more. I witnessed you extinguishing their lights at Lilystone as I cowered here in the darkness. With so many slain, I may ever muster the courage to start cooking a fire again. There is no reward great enough to express my gratitude, but this will have to suffice. Thank you, milady. Okay, let's equip our new piece of garment. And I've hit level 15, so that means we have a new class quest. There are some actions which only can be learned by completing specific class quests. For example, the Ranged Lancer weapon skill Piercing Talon is acquired by completing the Lancer guild quest available at level 15. So that means we have a guild quest that we can, or I'm sorry, a guild, yeah, they called it a guild quest. So that means we need to return to Gridania and do ours. I will be right back. And here we return to Stillglade Fane, whatever it's called, to accept our guild quest, our level 15 quest, which would have gotten us what? Fluid Aura? Is that what we're gonna get? Most likely. Alright, cool. It's not something I think I ever used, to be honest with you, but we do get some new stuff. 16 and 17, that kind of sucks. But there's a bunch of stuff here. 918 for a cowl. Okay. Brother Isumiyan wants you to learn about the element of water. It's good to see you again, Niah. By the aura you exude, it is plain you have grown further as a conjurer. Plain to see. The time is come that you acquaint yourself with the third element of your art, water. For the first part of your lesson, you are to take this flask of pristine water and pour it at the foot of the hedge tree found near Hawthorne Hut. The water's purity will draw forth the corrupting entity that is siphoning the tree's life force. Dispatch this being, and then speak with Brother Joaquin? Brother Joaquin at the Hawthorne Hut. As you might expect, he is a conjurer with a fine ear for the murmurings of the brook and the stream. Listen well to his advice if you would learn to master the element of water. Okay, so we need to go to the Hawthorne Hut, and I never tuned to that aetherite. Dang it, man. I told myself I should do that too. Alright, I'll be back when I've gotten to the East Shroud. Okay, so I made it to the East Shroud, and I attuned to this aetherite over here as well, so I never had to worry about it again. And luckily enough, our corrupted water point is right over here, so that's pretty easy. And behind us as well, we have a levy quest that we need to get. Can I help this person? This pugilist? No, it's part of their duty. Okay, so there are some quests that are singular for each character, meaning I can't help out. That's their quest alone. That's okay. Yeah, so they just have a bunch of these guys coming through. What I could do is heal them. Like, just because I can't attack their creatures doesn't mean that I can't offer them some healing. So if they haven't killed this thing by the time that I have, I might go offer them just a quick health thing. I mean, honestly, I could probably do it right now. Ooh, that person's suffering as well. They're kind of out of the... Okay, they have a heal, so it's not that bad. Oh, but... I have that as part of my hunting log here in the East Shroud. Alright, I'm just going to offer them a quick heal. As a nice person. Even though I can't help them out actually fight their thing. And then I'm going to go, this person's doing alright. They don't need a heal. We'll offer them one. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright. I'm going to get these guys off of my... Whoa, look at that melt. I've never seen that before in my life. That thing is ugly. It's one of those, like, level 50 monster hunts. I don't know exactly what they do. I know once you get part of a free company or a grand company, it's like another guild thing, you can look for like weekly and daily monsters that you need to slay for specific like gear and whatnot, but I don't know if that technically counts, you know? Man, that thing is just hideous. Can't believe I've never seen it before. Okay. I don't know where else those boiling things come from. I've never really seen them before, which is interesting. Let's go into our hunting log. What did I just kill one of? Boiling or boring weevil. Huh. Okay, so it's some kind of insect. I don't know if it's because that giant melt is up there, or if that guy had killed all of the ones that I had thought were going to be in that area, but I don't see any more. Okay, Hawthorn Hut. Do I need... Is it in here? Yeah, okay, there we go. Greetings, Niah. Male? Female? I'm gonna say male. Greetings, Niah. Brother Isumi informed me of your coming. I assumed it was you who purified the befouled water at the hedge tree. The joyous bubbling of the elements was a pleasure to hear. On behalf of both of them and myself, I thank you. Ah, you're welcome. You don't need to bow that deeply. It was my pleasure. Now, without further ado, let us speak of that which Brother Isumi sent you here to learn. I trust you did not find it strange to be asked to tend to a tree when your lesson this day concerns the element of water. One need not have studied botany to realize that the forest requires more than rich soil to flourish. Water is essential for carrying the nutrients in the earth from a tree's roots all the way to the very tips of its leaves. The precious liquid is the lifeblood of the Twelveswood. Without it, naught would grow. But should it rise in too great a volume and too swiftly, the nourishing flow will become a crashing wave that washes away all before it. It is important to realize that all of nature is in balance. As conjurer derives its power from nature, we must take care not to use our art in a manner like to disrupt this state. Ever must we be mindful of the careless tug of war embodied in creation, this fruitful stalemate of the elements. Brother Jacquin, are you here? I am here, sir. What has transpired? Oh, herd young antelope. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. A herd of young antelope stags has gone berserk. I do not know what's gotten into them. So panicked, but there's no calm in them now. The mad beast gored the soldiers sent to shepherd them away from civilian settlements, leaving us with a pile of wounded over at Jocelyn's Spire, and not enough hands to staunch the bleeding. We need a healer, and fast. Curious, I sense nothing amiss in the whispering of the elementals. What could have frightened these antelopes? Is it actually? Yeah, antelopes, so. They just have antelopes in this game. Apologies. I shall revisit these musings anon. Let us make haste. If matters are as chaotic as you say, I fear the number of injured may be rising as we speak. I doubt that we, too, will suffice. We must divide our forces. Niah, travel straightway to Jocelyn's Spire and tend to the wounded. I shall endeavor to rally further healers and follow after you, bearing what restorative urgence I can. You, sir, head to Stillgate Fan and beseech the aid of Brother Isumi. That's going to take quite a while, guys. That's a long distance to travel. That's going to take you like a full day, I'm just saying. But, whatever. We'll handle it ourselves because we're that badass. Now, where do I need to be? There. I see it. Well, I actually don't technically see it, but the game is telling me I'm supposed to be going... Oh, I'm going up. Oh, well, at least lets me get the Chocobo Keep here. So we got the Porter. Oh, I didn't want to do that. No! Not reading this. It's just telling me everything I've told you about Chocobo Porters before. Okay. If we go up, that's where we need to be. There's a little spire. I forgot about that. I think this is like the only time you technically go up to this area. So it's not something that I think about all the time. Is this dude okay? Hey, it's that same pugilist from before. Let's give him a heal. I guess I could put out a... Okay, that's part of their duty. Alright, we'll just let them take care of that. The person is going through their dailies, so... Ain't no reason to get into feared. Alright, so this is where we needed to be. Jocelyn's Spire. Who are... A conjurer, you say? Praise Nafixia. You've come not a moment too soon. Sounds like yet more wounded have been carried in. Pray offer them what aid you can. Oh yeah, look at that. There they are. Those guys are hurt. Hold on. I did that on myself, and I did not mean to do that. There we go. That should have him. I can breathe again. Thank you. Talk to this healer, I guess. These folks are out of danger for the present, but I fear our reprieve shall be brief. The battle with the stags yet rages, and there are reports of yet more wounded. I bid you to join the wood whalers and help put an end to this. Seek them just off the road that leads to the northeast, and do not worry. My art should be sufficient to prevent matters from worsening here. Now go. That I can do. Whee! No, that wasn't a wee. Whee! Alright. That big old behemoth of a horse unicorn thing is a mount that you can get, I think, from doing the Thor... I keep on saying Thor. It's the Odin fate that I was talking about previously. And then there's also this new event that's currently going on where you trade in a certain amount of special currency with Mughals, and you can buy that mount. And my other character, I actually have one of them. You need like 50 of these things in order to turn in to get that mount. I have one of them. I chose a bird. I'm still working each day to get them. I want to get all three. There's 3 specific amounts that you can get. So that's kind of my mission at the moment. While I'm not recording for this character, I'm trying to get other mounts for my other character. Alright, let's keep on attacking here. These giant gnats are actually kind of dangerous if you're not careful. I didn't mean to be attacking them. I only wanted to get that little guy, that boring weevil, or weedle, or whatever it's called. That was my main goal, but I guess we're fighting this thing too. I mean, they're both part of my hunting log, so it's not, like, terrible, but... Alright, let's do that, and then pull this guy a little bit further away. Oops, didn't mean to click off of him. Alright, I'm just gonna kill this one, and possibly one more, and then we'll go do the main quest. I'm gonna drink some orange juice here, because we're running out of our XP boost. Alright, that should kill him. Oh, and there's some fungars over there as well. Okay, we'll ignore all that then. We'll come back and do our hunting log in just a bit. We'll finish up this main quest first. Wait, did I kill? Did I only need 2 of the weevils? I had 3. Apparently I just hadn't done that already. Okay, cool. Hey man, you won't get me complaining. Alright, the God's Quiver bow. Come to lend a hand, have you? Quickly, the fight's this way. Alright, level 19. That guy just got fucked up. Oh, she's here? Sophie, or whatever her name is. Conjurer, your aid. Whoa, those are some interesting sounds that I just heard. Sounded like some kind of wolf, dog creature. Never heard an antelope make that noise, but then again, I've never seen an antelope before. So, how would I know? Where the heck are they? Nothing's popped in. Okay. I was like, what the heck? I should probably get this guy here. He has the lowest health. I don't know if Sylphie is going to heal up everyone, if that's something that we should be worried about. Why did I click off that guy? That's annoying. Yeah, I don't know if we should be focusing on healing alone. Maybe that's kind of our goal here. Let these guys take care of it, because they're doing a fairly good job. I don't look like I'm doing too much damage, to be perfectly honest with you. These guys got things covered. Although, we do have to be careful, because this one's going to gank up on this guy, so we definitely want to be helping him, making sure everything's all healed up. There's water sprites here, too? Uh-oh. That ain't good. Alright, just keep an eye on this guy and make sure he's going to be okay in the end. We'll be fine. These guys look like they'll be okay. That guy's a little hurt, but nothing we can't heal up in just a second. Okay, let's heal up this guy. Alright, his friend is coming to help, so that's good. I'm not doing too much in the way of healing, so that's not really all that good. We're just going to keep on getting these guys topped off, because they're pretty important. I'm not really doing much in the way. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Okay. See if we can kill this young antelope thing. I have a feeling I'm going to be losing these guys here in just a second. These water sprites are not going to be fun. They offer up way too many area of effect attacks is the problem. Alright, my guys are not doing well. At least this guy's not. Let's see if we can heal him up. And my MP is lowering now because let's get a Medica out here as well. I may start aggroing everything on me, but at least we'll get a group heal on some people. Alright, he's low. Let's aim for him next. Alright, is that the end of the duty? We did it! Duty complete. Alright. I had no doubt in my mind that we wouldn't complete it. Wheeze. Miss? I'm fine. Don't mind me. Pray tell me that we are not too late. Sylphie, what have you done? I forbade you from using such methods. Guildmaster? Guildmaster? I will not see you repeat your mother's mistakes. Oops, I skipped over that. My mother was something. My mother was a great woman. It's probably what there's something. I don't know. Niah, may I ask you to follow her, please? I fear my presence will only serve to provoke her further. She cannot have gone far in her weakened state. Don't worry, I'll get her. As the mature, tall, sexy Lady Bunny, I will be the one who takes responsibility. Do you guys ever just like look at some lady who's just clearly taller than you, who's clearly stronger than you, could beat you up if they really wanted you, and you're like, ooh, uh-oh, what's going on in my pants? Like, why is this getting me so hot and bothered right now? I do. Whenever I played Final Fantasy XII for the first time and I first saw that that first Viera, I always forget her name because it's been decades since I played that game. Yeah, that awoken something in me. Anyways, I don't understand. When I try to cast spells, nothing happens. When I reach for my power, there's just nothing there. Is this what the Guildmaster was trying to warn me about? He said I was repeating my mother's mistakes. The same thing happened to her. Losing her magic, I mean. And then she... Am I going to die? This can't be happening. I don't think. Please, I need to be alone. No, you need a sexy bunny lady very close to you. Oh. Okay. So we gotta return back to base in order to complete this quest. We'll do that in a second, but there's a bunch of things that I can get from my hunting log in this area, so we'll just do that before long. Might as well. We're getting on to like 32 minutes. If I start up another quest, we'll probably get into like the 50-minute mark, and I don't really want to do that right now, so we'll just try to do some killing. Oh, is that Fenrir over there? Oh my god, dude. I am trying so hard to get Fenrir right now. Like, I can't even tell you. That is like the one mount I want so badly. The problem with Fenrir, though, he costs a lot. Like, and he's a really expensive and really cool mount, but he can't fly. And once we get into the later expansions, flying mounts are the ones that you want. I mean, sure, regular mounts like walking mounts are cool and all, but like, you're still confined to the lays of the lands, you know? Whereas with flying mounts, you can just fly over any obstacle. Traveling just becomes so much easier like that. At least, I mean, that's what I would assume. I haven't played any of the expansion content that requires you to fly, so I could be completely wrong. But regardless, I just like Fenrir. I really want him, like, really badly. Okay. Cool. Was that 3 of those guys? Yep. So the giant gnats are now dead. So we can just fight these fungar things. I don't know why I got so close to this one, to be honest with you. But it's okay. I think he has a poison. They've upgraded into the poison territory. Alright, after we kill 3 of these guys, I will check my log once again to see if there's anything else quickly that we can take care of in this area. There might be, there might not be, who knows. No, don't attack that weevil. Oh, thank God. I almost did it. I was targeted. I thought I had the fungar, but... Is it funguar? I think that's the proper name, is funguar, not fungar. Alright, one more. And I think this one, if I'm not mistaken, goes up to like level 20 or something around there, so... If I'm not mistaken, there's a bat that's around this area as well that we would have to take out, but I think it is a little too strong for us right now, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Especially because of its location, it's in this one spot that's very dangerous. Okay, real quick, let's just take a look. There's the Goblin Hunter in East Shroud in the Honey Yard. The Honey Yard? The Honey Yard is over here. Okay, so we can get those guys. There's the Mandoraga, where I know where that one is. And then there's a wood poacher. I know where that one is. Don't know where that one. Okay, so I know where all these ones I'm not going to be able to do. The bamboo patch is kind of dangerous for us at the current moment. But I do know where that hunter is, I think. Somewhere around here. Yeah, okay. They're up here. We should be able to siphon one of these guys out. Okay, there are 3 in here, so we should be good. Did I need 3? Yep, 3 of them. Okay, that's cool. I mean, he's level 18, but we're still doing fairly decently. And I also have a heal on, so I'm not too worried about him, you know, getting too much damage out on us. We just need to make sure that we're full health before we start another fight. That's the one thing. Okay, let's heal up. Let's just make sure we're full. Alright, let's get up high. See if we can pull this one. This obviously would be much easier if we were like level 20 and we had our companion with us. Actually, they would have to be level 30. That's when you get an attack companion, so never mind. Alright, so the tricky part of this next part is making sure we're selecting the right one. So we need the wolf poacher. I am selected the wolf poacher. Okay, so let's heal. Make sure we get the right one. Yep, we pulled them. Cool. Because there's boar poachers, there's raptor poachers, so you gotta make sure you're getting the right one. We want the wolf poacher. Alright, one more attack. Should just about do it. Okay. Ooh, he didn't die. That's cool. We killed him. Alright, and we should get the XP for that. There it is. Cool. Alright, what else was around here that we could kill? The Goblin Hunter and the Mandaragas. Okay. I know where those guys are. Mandaraga should be up over in this area. And then the Goblin Hunter, I think, is up here, but I may be mistaken. They're somewhere by the honey patch, but... That one I might have to search around for just a little while for. Although it could just be very obvious and exactly where I think it is as well. Yeah, there they are. Or at least I think that's them. Goblin Hunters, let's see if we can get them before they die. Now they're going to kill him before I can even get any kind of attack out. Dang it, man. Well, there's a bunch over here, so I'm not even worried. This guy got a bird? Oh, he's got the bird that I have. It's a glowing, like, orange bird. Like a fire phoenix or something. That's one that you get for the event that's currently going on. The Moogle Hunter or whatever it's called. I don't know. That's the one I bought because it's a giant bird, and birds are cool. Who wouldn't want to ride on a giant eagle? After watching Lord of the Rings, you would be like... You'd be an idiot not to be like, Eagle! Let's get that out. It's not dead yet. There we go. Cool. And one more. Oh, no, we only need to kill 2. I am fighting something I don't need to be fighting, but we'll finish the fight. We started it. This goblin was just trying to enjoy a campfire, and we disturbed him. Who's here? Who's fighting that thing? Oh, there's an archer. Cool. Alright. And then we just need the Mandaragas, which I believe are straight ahead. Yeah, I see them. We do have to be careful, though, because we are reaching buzzard territory, and I didn't want him to get activated. Maybe I can run away. Maybe. See if I can get this guy off my butt. Alright, he is now unaggroed, which is good. And that means we can fight these guys without any worries. And they're level 13, so they should die pretty easily. 2 levels above them. About to be 3. If we complete this, we'll most likely level up. Or be so close to leveling up that it's like almost indistinguishable. Okay, this should be the last one. Dude, like, look how cute these little guys are. I feel bad for killing them. They're just so adorable. I love them. I love them a lot. Okay, cool. Hunting log and a level up. There we are. Alright, to finish this up, I didn't get the chance to do the Lev quest, but that's okay. We'll just return to New Gridania, finish up our class quest, and then we'll finish off the episode. Alright, we're here back at the guild. Let's turn this in and finish up what we were doing. Person standing in my spot. I don't like that. It's a cool outfit though. Kind of like Eastern. Huh. Cool. I don't think I've ever seen someone wear this outfit before. That's cool. Let's click off of them. Niah, you have returned at last. Were you able to speak with Sylphie? I see. I once taught you that conjurers harness the power of nature that we might bring about change. Earth, wind, water, healing. The principle is no different. For the art of mending, we draw on the boundless life force of nature and bestow it upon the wounded. Sylphie has never sought to borrow from that bounty. Her power to heal stems from her own life force. The vital energies of mortals are, however, finite, and now that which I most feared has come to pass. Her mother unwittingly took her own life through the continued use of her healing skills. And Sylphie's aptitude for the arts is, if anything, even greater. Thus, it is not unexpected that she should reach the limits of her strength at a much earlier age. If we do not intervene, this terrible tragedy will be repeated, and I, for one, could not bear to see a child suffer the same fate as her mother. I shall think on a solution to this dark dilemma. It may be that I have need of your assistance in the near future, Niah. Do not doubt your abilities. You are a conjurer who has passed the trials of earth, wind, and water. You grow closer to nature with every passing day, and I sense within you the seeds of greatness. In your encounter with water, you learned its role as a bringer of life, but you also felt the impalpable power of surging waves as it swept you along in its path. Like earth and wind, the nature at large, the element of water is possessed of more than one aspect. Having completed the third lesson, I am satisfied that you have mastered the fundamentals of conjuring. In recognition of this feat, the spell Fluid Aura is now yours to command. Yet this is but the beginning of your journey. Henceforth, you must strive to attune yourself ever more closely to the elements and to nature. Cool. So we got a few new things here. Now the question is, what do I want? Well, clearly, we're going to have to do the robe. At least for a little while. I hate the robes so much because they are, they're just ugly. They are just so ugly. They cover your face, and I don't like that with my character. I probably should have taken the gloves and just let the stats speak for themselves, but it is what it is. Alright, I'll show you kind of what I mean here. But there we go. We got a hood. I don't like the hood. Masks my character. She's too cute. I mean, it does match my ears, so there's that, but I don't know. I don't really like it. Oh well, and then you can't put anything on your head either, so we are technically losing a lot of stats here, defense and magic defense, so the second we find something that's at least comparable to what we had before, you know I'll be equipping it again. But this is like 9 and 19, whereas this one's 18 and 36. Like, that's just such a high difference. Anyways, we weren't done yet. We still had a new wand, and then we had an offhand shield. So we're pretty like beefed up right now with the shield and the wand going with our block and everything. But it's not how I like my character to be. I think you guys saw, if you watched the first episode of the Character Creator, you know how I like my character to look, and clearly this is not it. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. I really hope you did enjoy it and have been enjoying everything that we've been bringing to you. I look forward to playing some more very soon, but for now, I have to log off, and I will bid you all a farewell. Peace out, and much love to you.